This is a tutorial about backing up Nifty Payroll. Let me start by saying why it's important for you to back up. With Payroll, every month you process your payroll depending on how many employees you have. Sometimes you might be processing a lot of information. If you lose that data, recreating it is a headache. It'll take you long, and sometimes you might even make mistakes. So it's important to back up your data because it's possible to lose your computer. It's possible for the software to go corrupt. There are many things that can happen that would put you in a place where if you did not have a backup, you would be stuck. So it's important for you every time you make any major changes. In fact, I would even say even small changes. Anytime you make changes to your data, just make a backup. And it's also important that that backup does not sit on the same computer as where you're doing the work. Because if it sits on the same computer, let's say you have a laptop, if it's sitting on that computer and that computer disappears, you've lost your data, you've lost your software, and you've lost your backups. So it's important that those backups be stored somewhere differently. Now in 2022, it's so common to have this thing called cloud storage. What is it? I just picked up a random site which says cloud storage is a service model in which data is transmitted and stored on remote storage systems where it is maintained, managed, backed up, and made available to users over a network, typically the internet. Users generally pay for their cloud storage on a per consumption monthly rate. These are some of the most popular cloud storage service providers. Okay, I personally use Google Drive and I use OneDrive, but all these are available, and many of them have a free portion. You can save items up to a certain number of megabytes or gigabytes for free. So there is really no reason for anybody to be without an online cloud storage provider. That is the easiest way for you to make your backups and be safe. Now let me show you. Assume you've worked on your payroll, you've done your reports, you're happy. To backup, you come to the admin functions here. The first one, backup and restore. You're ready to make your backup. You just click here, save to backup. And it tells you the data file, NiftyDB, has been saved. And it shows you the name of the file that it has been saved, including the date and time. And you say save. All right. Now, in our case, this is the name of the folder where the data has been saved. And this is a local drive. This is what I'm saying you need to change. As soon as you've installed your software, I mean, it's okay to make backups here, but you've only secured yourself to a certain percentage. To make the backup guaranteed, you come, you say browse, that time you've installed an online backup system. Like in my case, OneDrive, you've created a folder and you say, there is the folder. So now I have this OneDrive folder that will continuously be synced to the internet. Let's see if we can open it up. Here it is. So these are some other backups that I made. You can see the time that each of them was made. So I want to make a new one. Notice how this status column is going to change. If I come, so I've done my work, I click backup and I say here, remember it's going to this folder, I say save to backup. It gives me the date and time, I say save. If you go to that folder, here it is. Look at this icon. What it's telling you is that this one is not yet synced. You see it says sync pending. Give it a few minutes and it will automatically connect because I'm hooked up to the internet. It's saved on my hard drive. The sync is now complete. So now there is a copy of this file. It's not updated here. There is a copy of this file that is sitting in my OneDrive folder. Now, if I lost this computer and I installed OneDrive on my computer and logged into my OneDrive, these folders would immediately be available to me, including the backups that I have made. So what would I do? In that case, I would come to my website, this demo installer website. So this is my Nifty Payroll webpage, the demo installer page. It's available for you to use anytime, and if you forget, you can email me. You download this, you run it, you install, and your software is reinstalled. Then what you do, you would come here, restore, and in that case you'd probably not have this connected. You can browse to it and then say restore from backup, and then you would click on this and restore, and yeah, we're in business.